What's up? It's Rep, back at it with another video. This video, I'm going to be talking about the Hawks making a trade. But first, if you're new, please leave a like and subscribe. Now let's get into it. The guy I want the Hawks to trade for is Victor Oladipo. There's a lot of trade news that we could get him, and we are a great spot for him, and I hope we do. Right now, the best trades I'd see, I would want to give up maybe the 6th pick and the Thunder's first round pick for like 23. The Thunder's first round pick in 2023, or a protected first round pick from us. I wouldn't give much more. I wouldn't give any young assets. I wouldn't give DeAndre Hunter or Cam Reddish, probably even Kevin Huerter in a deal unless we give up Kevin Huerter and we keep the 6th overall pick. If we give up like Kevin Huerter and the Thunder's first round pick, then maybe one of our protected first round picks. Victor Oladipo, he's a 2-time All-Star. I think he's 28 years old. He's getting up there, and he had that bad leg injury last year to where he was out for like a whole season. And when he came back, he didn't really look too much to form. But you're hoping that his full recovery with all this extra time off, I don't think he did well in the bubble, but like the season doesn't start for another 4 or 5 months, so he has more time to heal, rehab, and get better. And I think this is a great move. Trae Young, he's a great offensive player, one of the best in the league. His defense isn't good. So if you compare a great defensive guard with him and a good he can play offense as well, you're going to have a great mesh. And it's somebody who's ready to play day one and who has experience in the playoffs, experience winning, and he also has experience losing because he was in Orlando, because he's the 2nd overall pick, and they couldn't do anything with him in Orlando. And they got traded to the Thunder. He had an okay year there. Then he got traded to the Pacers, and he looked great. If he can get back to anything like he was, this will be a steal. Indiana, I think in February, offered him an extension, 4 years, $80 million, and he declined it. So he might still want to go back to Indiana because I played college ball there. But he got his contract now was 4 years, $85 million, which is like $21.5 million a year. So, he probably wants something around the 25 or the 30 mil a year that he thought he was going to get before he got injured. And the Hawks have cap space; they could give it to him if they wanted. But his contract has 1 more year on it, so you might not get a commitment from him. So that means next year, if we got Oladipo, we would have to make the playoffs and show promise, show Cam, Hunter, Huerter are getting better, because you don't want to give up a 6th overall pick for a guy who might not come back when you could draft somebody who is good, but I don't know how many there got guys in this draft at 6th I would draft. I feel like a lot of them that people say we should draft are overrated. I feel like Denny Avdia is the only guy I would draft. I think Okoro's overrated. If you can get Victor Oladipo instead of him, I'd do it because he's better offense and probably just as good defense. Halliburton's a better shooter and a good defender, but I'd still take Oladipo over him. And those are about the 3. Killian Hayes is one that we might go for. But out of the top 3, Denny Avdia is the only one I'd take, and he's supposed to go 4 or 5. But yeah, Victor Oladipo adds another All-Star. That would put us with probably 4 All-Star caliber players on our team. Trae Young, Victor Oladipo, John Collins, Clint Capella. And that is great when you have that much star power together. Guys, you have 2 guys who've been to the playoffs, know what it takes to win. Capella probably should have gone to the finals if Chris Paul didn't get hurt that 1 year. So they know what it is to play great basketball, know what it takes to get there, and they'll be able to help the young guys. And I think Huerter's a great bench player. I don't think he'll be a starter unless he comes out and he plays like Klay Thompson at the beginning of this year. I don't think he's a starter material. I don't think Hunter's a starter. I think Hunter's a bench player. I think Cam's a starter. I would have liked to see them do a lineup with Cam at the 2, Hunter at the 3. because that would be great defense and shooting to complement Trey. And Trey would be your really only weakness on defense, because with John moving to the 4, his defense will get better against guys who aren't 5 inches taller than him. But Victor Oladipo brings that veteranship, know how to win, get through the adversity to do it. And the Pacers fired their coach. I don't think they want I think they're done. I think they know they kind of need to rebuild, because they've gotten pushed out in the first round of the playoffs every year, or like the last 5 years, and they got to do something different, whether it's tanking or it's just trading him for young assets. Maybe they think the 6th overall pick can come in and help them win now. Maybe they trade him for like the 6th pick. They trade like Sabonis for a high pick, and the next thing you know, they have like 4 lottery picks, and then they're just building their young core. Because I think they have people they could trade. Miles Turner, you could probably trade. Sabonis, Malcolm Brogdon, you could trade. Oladipo. They have people they could trade for probably first-round picks, and build their team back up if they want to. I don't know how Pacers fans would feel about that, but Victor Oladipo looks like he's on the move, and I hope the Hawks go get him. Let me know what you think about getting Victor Oladipo. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Till next time, peace.